Hello students, and welcome to the next lesson in our AS level physical geography course. Today we're going to be learning about valley features. U-shaped valleys. This is a type of valley that has steep slides and a very flat bed. It looks U-shaped due to its form because of the eroded glacier. They form when a glacier moves down the valley. Now the glacier is rather big, so it erodes the valley, deepening and widening it as it does so. And it does this by the processes of abrasion and plucking. So this is what it looks like. Originally we have a V-shaped valley, but as the glacier moves through it and gouges the area, we get a U-shaped due to the mass of the glacier pulling and eroding at the sides of the valley. So we can clearly see that the valley now as a U-shaped valley has steep sides and a flat bed. Truncated spurs. These form when glaciers erode through interlocking spurs, which are originally formed by a river meandering through the valley. The glacier erodes at them, plucking and cutting their curved shapes into straight block-like shapes. So this is what it looks like. On the left we have our river meandering through the valley and producing interlocking spurs, and then when we have a glacier moving through it, it just erodes straight through them and abrades all of them, and we get straight block-like features. Hanging valleys. This is a smaller sized valley which overlooks the main channel. It was a tributary originally which flowed into the valley and into the channel. However, now as the glacier has moved through the U-shaped valley, it's been cut off and is left just hanging above the valley. Sometimes the water can flow through that hanging valley into the actual main channel, and then that produces a waterfall. Ribbon lakes. This occurs when the lake in a glacier is present due to the rates of erosion being different in the valley. There is soft rock in the bed, and soft rock, as we know, erodes at a greater rate than resistant rock. So if we have an area of softer rock in the bed, we can have a hollow, because as the glacier moves through it, it's going to erode that patch of softer rock at a faster rate than the rest of the bed. So as a result, we get a hollow that's deeper than the rest of the bed. Sometimes the meltwater of a stream can fit into this hollow and it produces a small lake called a ribbon lake. Misfit rivers. This is a river which flows in a valley which did not erode it. The river's erosive power is not proportionate to the size of the valley. So this is normally what happens when meltwater from a glacier flows through the valley, and if the river doesn't look nearly as big enough to fit the whole valley, it's called a misfit river, because that wasn't the river which eroded it. It's just another river which flows through it later on. Here are some questions on valley features. Answer these on another sheet of paper by pausing the video to give yourself time. Hit play whenever you're ready to see the answers. Here are the answers. If you got these right, congratulations. I'd advise you to move on to the next video, which will be on drumlins. As always, thanks for watching and good luck in your exams.